Hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Quattro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement. And today we've got a pretty good show for you guys. There's some interesting things happening in the liquidity pairs. And of course, we're all wondering what the price of dark is going to be during the next lottery drawing, which goes down Monday night for most of us here in the States. And then the minting for Journey 3 pops off Tuesday morning for most of us here in the States. So it's like the 25th. Yeah. And you know what time it is? We're going to kick off this song by Kate Figure, video by Zephyr Trips. Oh, no, sorry, video by Ripsody, Ripsody Hex, and Ripsody Pulse. And also just stuff from old Red Squirrel here. And then we'll jump into comments and get rolling.
Cole Nova is here, he's the leader of Alpha, leading the charge. Yeah. With his main man Heavy, hit up right by, hit his side at the raid. Together they fight, the guards their corner, Rich and Valor, fighting for good. They refuse to back down in this war for justice. They wear the crown. Cole Nova and Heavy Hitter, they rise from the dust. For their cause, they never back down. With Big Boy Leroy, his feet firmly underground. In the face of danger, they fight through it all. Champions of hope, they rise to the top. Through shadows of doubt, they light up the way. With power and purpose, they seize every day. Their enemy tremble in the dark. Cole Nova and Heavy Hitter, our heroes embark in the Bugatti that's covered by night. They bring the fire and ammunition to ignite. For it's Alpha they serve, their honor was true. Cole Nova and Heavy Hitter, they rise from the dust. Fighting for the cause, they never back down. With Big Boy Leroy, his feet firmly on the ground. In the face of danger, they fight through it all. Champions of hope, they rise to the top. For every shadow, they bring the light. Cole Nova and Alpha, defenders of the right.
Hey kids, as always, we've got Red Squirrel first in the chat. Oi oi pops, Moonmutt. Hello, my dark buddies. Good afternoon, Tracy G. Phaedrus says, shout out, dark boys. And Smo Spiders stopping by to wave. Damn, Max, give your video intro dev a raise. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. Smo Spider, loving it. Let's go, says Hex PNW. Good to see you, girl. It's I'm excited to hang out with some of you guys in Vegas here. We got Smo Spider says Queens, definitely Queens in the community. Good morning. Good morning, CryptoCat46. How's it going for you? I've just been trying to figure out the best thing to do, the best way to help out, obviously, Pink Mist Whale. The best pairs for liquidity. I've been studying how certain coins are doing against others. And so I've added a couple of pairs here, which that I've seen. Well, there's a couple different pairs. They're very similar to the pairs we had before, but there are a couple of new pairs as well. And I think one of them hasn't even started showing up on Dex Screener or on Gecko Terminal yet, but we'll go over that. And I must apologize. Yesterday, I said I would show you guys how to move NFTs on stream, and I ran out of time, and I apologize. So I'm actually going to start by showing you guys how to move an NFT on stream. And then you guys will be able to do it yourselves, either to send these NFTs to a friend or family member, or to, put them in another like another wallet and put them up for sale if you want on places like coinmarket.app. So let me, and as always, the link to join is in our Telegram, and the link to join is also reposted on X. Hey, what's up, Life Right? Good to see you, man. I gotta get with that guy real soon. He's been cooking. So freeze my pretty little face and share this screen for you guys. And yeah, I'm going to go into that really quickly here. So basically what you want to do is you want to go to the easiest one to use is Pulse Market app. So you go there, and then you're going to click on profile up here. You're going to, oh, this one's already connected. So this one's connected. Let's take a look at my NFTs. Excuse me. So here's my NFTs. Again, the link's broken for Journey 2's picture. I don't know why yet. We're looking into that, into updating Journey 2's pictures. They're showing up on mobile just fine, but they're not showing up here on Pulse Market app. So, but if I wanted to send any of these, all you would do was go to, you'd connect your wallet, go to My NFTs, and then you can select up to 20. If you just want to send one, you can just click it and hit send. And then it's going to ask where you want to send it to. So you can paste an address right in here and send it to that address, including, well, wherever you really want to send it right there. And then you'll hit transfer NFT after you put in the address. It'll pull up your Rabby or MetaMask thing, asking you to confirm and pay the gas. And it's as easy as that. Now, if you want to send more than one, like let's say you've got two in your wallets, you're trying to consolidate them and put them all together, well, then you can just go to My NFTs, and there's a little tiny arrow hidden on the top right side right here. If you click that little arrow, you can turn on bulk mode. So when you turn on bulk mode, you can send up to 20 of these NFTs. So I could send all 5 of these to someone if I wanted to. And yeah, it's as easy as that. So you just hit send selected, and then you put in the address you want to send them to. And then you click bulk send, and it'll pop up the MetaMask or the Rabby wallet confirmation. And you just click there, pay the fee, and Bob's your uncle. That's how easy it is to move the NFTs using pulsemarket.app. I haven't tried using them on Mintra. Mintra is nice because Mintra shows us the owners of these. You'll see that Pink Mist Well used to have about 7,500. He's got about 400 more now, which is crazy. But yeah, you just click owners, and you got the evil address and the mystery box sitting at the top. Obviously, they're not really in the running for what's going on. They're here to support the ecosystem. But then you've got Randy Hilarski is killing it with over 13,000. And you've got Pink Mist Well running up, trying to get some more. Like I said, every time you guys send 1 million Pink Mist Well tokens to the Pink Mist Well, we send him another NFT. And he's been racking up a lot of these. So yeah, he's gaining. And then we've got a whale here, a whale there, and so on. And there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people's addresses that have quadruple digits. Just 8 right there. So very interesting. We'll have to do some math and figure out of 238,000 NFTs, how this works with the whales, the dolphins, like the Sea League, because this is where you want to focus. It's kind of like in Hex where you want to focus on the T-share rate, so you get the highest rate of return. Here you want to focus on the fuel cell amount, because fuel cells are like our T-shares. So good. I did get a tweet, a message this morning that basically asks me to explain dark to them like like they're a 5-year-old. Like, how would you explain it to a 5-year-old? And so if you see this one right here, I've tagged a bunch of people in it, but basically this is how I would explain it to a 5-year-old. Our token is called dark. It's like a piece of silver. It has value just for being rare. There are less than 1 million. At certain times, you can mint that piece of silver into another token that's even more rare. The new token is called a Fuel Cell NFT. The Fuel Cell NFT has 3 special features. 1, each group of fuel cells has a community-made art piece. Number 2, the fuel cell has a chance to win lotteries, to win more dark matter tokens. And 3, whether you win a lottery or not, the fuel cell turns into a piggy bank that fills up with dark matter token. Think Whatsa. If the 5-year-old doesn't know what a What's is, but I believe that this OG does. There are 33 chances to turn your dark into a fuel cell. As this happens, the silver gets more and more scarce. Their website and Telegram and bio. Every time I've been putting them in tweets, it does not like the links. Like the links, it'll just block the links. I think it's blocking them and considering them spam. So I tagged a bunch of people here. I'm not sure if you can change the description on CoinMarketLeague to this, but if you can, it might be worth doing. In the TikTok generation we find ourselves in now, people don't have the attention span to read all those wordy paragraphs, even though nerds like me appreciate the nuance. If your goal with that page is to draw more newcomers, short and simple is better. Ooh, that is very, very good. She slays crypto. Lindsay, our homegirl, she says 100%. That's a great idea. I think I should do that. I think I will do that. Just copy all this and I'll change. Because if you go to CoinMarketLeague, which you should do every single day, make your coffee, go to CoinMarketLeague. Let's see where we're at in the rankings today on votes. We have Carpe Diem at 12. We love the Carpe Diem, so we're going to vote on that mother right there. Boom. No, I'm not a robot. And I'm going to post that on X, give Sealy some shine. And then Dark Matter's right underneath that at 13. We'll give that a vote. I'm not a robot. We'll give that some shine here. There we go. And then, of course, Hex, our baby Hex here. Vote. Not a robot. Share. Post. There we go. Get the Hexkins on board. Love it. All right. So, yeah, you guys were saying, what is the description right now? Oh, I believe the description for Dark Matter is actually just this is the script from the from Shill Gates. I'm Shill Gates. This is his script for his video, which does a really good job of explaining what's going on. But like you guys said, it is a lot for people to take in all at once. Like I said, the crypto nerds are going to love digging into this nuance and figuring it out. But I don't know. Top voters of all time. We got Sealy in here. We got me, X-Ray Vision, Smo Spider, The Noob, C.S. Lewis, Crypto Shroomer, Tag 425, Brent Hudswell, Theo64. So that's pretty good. I wonder if I think I have to sign in to change that votes weekly. I'll figure that out off stream because it's probably not that interesting. And I'm going to check the old green room to see if anyone's popped in. Nope. No, sir. All right. Here we go. I can speak to Nick about the J2 images if you like, Max. I would love it if you spoke to Nick about J2 images because we really do want that beautiful art that you made for J2 to be showing up everywhere, not just on mobile and certain places. And we're trying to work that out with our devs. Our devs they've been cooking some other stuff, but we need to get their attention back on our site to improve it. Hey, everyone. What's up, John? Good to see you. Just voted too. Oh, nice. Hex Glenn's waving and Pulse Jitsu with Fast Abdul says, let's talk bribes. Let's talk bribes, man. Let's talk them. We got our favorite website in the world is agproject.io. If you go to agproject.io and connect your wallet, coming up on Tuesday morning for most of us, you'll be able to do the minting for J3 fuel cells. As you can see, this was Journey 1 and Journey 2 are going right. Journey 2 is going right now. Journey 3 kicks off with 11 days to mint your fuel cells. So you have 11 days to get in here, put your dark in, and then of course mint them. This button will go live, and then this countdown will go from 4 days and 21 hours to 11 days. So it'll roll over to 11 days, and you guys will have 11 days to mint as many J3 fuel cells as your heart desires. And also you get reward points every time you mint. So I think we may be bumping these up because it's nicer because this actually automates the points for you guys and helps you rank up in the collective. And the collective is a place where we keep track of rank of the most active people in our community. So, and you earn real world swag for racking up points, just like when you go to the video game store or the arcade and you collect all those tickets and then you turn those tickets in for prizes. That's what these reward points are like right here. And then of course, fuel cells. Man, fuel cells are our T-shares. The older, the better. Just like a Michael Jordan rookie card. We had the first and the second minting all done. You can't go back and mint any more of those. But we'll talk about the title of today's stream, which is deals are being made, and we'll see how those deals are turning out for people. And then also here we can click on tools. Tools takes you to our beta site. Sometimes you have to reconnect your wallet on here, but the beta site, that's beta.agproject.io, has the lottery, the treasury, the evil tab, and vaporize. So we'll go through those one by one real quick. The lottery, of course, right here, let's refresh it. 4 days, 9 hours, 14 minutes until the lottery. And the jackpot contract balance right here is 31,397 dark tokens. And I believe that's going to be split up into just under 15 dark per winner. So if you win this, if you didn't win these two, you're really hoping you hit this third one. And like I said, that's just almost 15 dark that you're getting. And remember, there's less than 1 million dark. So you're getting something that's very, very rare as a payout. And all you have to do is click this button afterwards. If you win, it'll show up in this box right here, this purple box directly underneath the astronaut's helmet. It'll show you how many dark matter you won and how many fuel cells you won. So basically, if this says 1, this should say almost 15. If this says 2, this should almost say 30, right? And then you hit this purple scrape button that'll be solid. You can click on that, pay a fee, and then the tokens show up right in your wallet, which is cool. These are liquid tokens. You can use them for anything you want, like just like regular dark matter tokens. You can use them to remint in the next journey. You can use them as liquidity. You can sell them. You can hold them, whatever you feel like doing that day. And then let's actually add that up. We had a little spike today in the price of dark. I'm happy about that. Went up. Somebody jumped in with like 9 grand last night, slapped the 18, like broke 18. Now we're back down to 1689. So let's just take the amount of the lottery right here. And with our handy dandy calculator, we'll say 31,397 tokens times, not divided, times, we'll just say $16. And that's $500,000 worth of this. And actually this is crazy because it is $500,000 today's prices. Who knows what it'll be in a few days. But the crazy thing is, this is actually 3% of the total supply. So 3% of the entire supply is being given away. That's bananas. That is crazy. Like this is crazy. The lottery, the treasury is crazy. It's got 18% in it. of the whole of supply, and this will be growing quite a bit, not exponentially, but it'll grow incrementally until it starts paying out all the journeys, and then it's going to deplete slowly. So it's going to go up, swell, go down, and then the whole supply is basically going to make its way mostly into fuel cells. And so it sits in the fuel cells until you decide to vaporize. So if you wanted to vaporize, we got 5 NFTs right here. And the 5 NFTs, we don't want to nuke them. We don't want to vaporize them, but we do want to see how much dark matter is accumulated inside. And so we have just dust in this first journey, and we have nothing in the second journey because the second journey hasn't completed. But every time a journey completes, all of your fuel cells get paid. So the J1s get paid again, and the J2s get paid for the first time in about 4 or 5 days. So that's a cool little thing you can check out on Vaporize. And then the treasury, as you can see, it's earmarked 2,600 or 2,693 tokens. It's already earmarked and paid out to J1 fuel cells. And it's going to pay out 3% more of this treasury to the first J1s. And then it's going to pay 2.7% to the J2s. So your treasury yield goes lower and lower and lower with each journey. That's why the older ones pay better, because like I said, they're the Michael Jordan rookie cards instead of like the Michael Jordan cards that came out 4 years later when he was big star. So yeah, cool. Evil address. This is interesting. We scraped and basically stole about, I want to say we had 12. No, we had 14. We had like 14,000 tokens in our lottery, and now we have 31. So yeah, we stole about 18,000 fuel cells. I'm sorry, 18,000 dark. We stole about 18,000 dark from the evil address by hitting the scrape button over and over and over again. When you hit the scrape button, it's depleted now. It's already taken all of the evil addresses lottery winnings are rolled, but it rolls them into the next jackpot. And so the next time the evil address wins a lottery, which is in 4 or 5 days, this will be filled with its winnings. You can scrape them and roll them to the next lottery, which is going to be in the next journey. So that'll give people quite an incentive to mint for J3, knowing that the first lottery is going to be somewhere probably around 16 or 17,000 dark in the small lottery. The first one's the small lottery, the small payout, or yeah, the smallest of the 3, and they get bigger as they go on. So anyways, yeah, scrape, this one's depleted, and then mint, this one's going to go active. So in about 4 or 5 days, you'll be able to mint 54,000 fuel cells on behalf of the evil address. And that's 54,000 fuel cells that are going to show up in the lottery and the treasury. So that's pretty sweet that you're pumping the lottery and treasury. At the same time, you can jack the evil address's dark matter that he won and roll it into the next lottery so that the jackpot's even bigger for everybody. So that's what these 2 buttons do. Neither of them are active now. Like this scrape button is not going to scrape anything. It says 4, but really if I refresh the screen, it says 0. And you can actually see the number 500 right here. So you can mint 500 of the evil addresses dark at a time into fuel cells. Now, granted, you are hooking up the evil address with more fuel cells. However, we haven't seen the evil address do anything other than hoard and reduce everything out of circulating supply. So these are pretty cool buttons right here. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions about the website or anything, hit us up in Telegram, come here and chat, jump on stream with the link. And that reminds me, let me check the green room. Nope, nobody's in the green room waiting to be let in. Bananas, Smoke Spider says, bananas, Crypto Compassion. I'll be there. Awesome. I cannot wait. One of the best projects in no permission and pulse chain. That I thank you. I think that I agree and humbly, and I appreciate the kind words right there. If you guys have not been watching the shit show with Crypto Compassion, he's been like a freaking clock. The guy is a machine. Unlike me, we both stream every day, but he's an adult that does a schedule, and I just kind of jump on here wherever it fits in my day, basically, to give you guys these updates. And so sometimes people are at work, sometimes they're not. It just varies. But Crypto Compassion is the machine. Every Monday and Thursday, he hosts an open mic where anyone could get on there and talk about anything they like. I mean, he had like 6 or 7 guests, I want to say, today. And they had a great time. And then Tuesdays and Wednesdays, he usually has a formatted guest. And on Saturdays, he brings in KRJ, and KRJ just drops some really beautiful TA. I've been posting the links to those Saturday streams with the minute marks of when they talk about Dark and other tokens. Very, very cool. Brightly says, I'm here for the agreeance. Yeah, we are very agreeable. Very agreeable community. This is Bright Light. He is the creator, the founder of Yep Token, which at first was just like something to bring positivity and just some good vibes to the community. But he's actually, Yep Bright Light. He's actually been cooking. He's been cooking. So I see you, Bright Light. I was gonna let someone was in the green room a second ago. And I think they just wanted to watch the stream. If they pop back up, let me know. But someone I need to talk to as well that is cooking like chef cooking, man, like deep cool stuff cooking. And as soon as they give me the green light to talk about it, I will talk about it. There are other people in chat that are cooking, and when they give me the green light, I will spill the tea. And you guys will all know what the heck is going on. Okay, enough of me froze the face and the chats. Let's jump back in here. As I was saying, we are seeing, this is actually a really pretty chart right here. We have seen a couple new pairs pop up today. This is the Hex and Dark pair that are pink mist. Well, started back on the 10th of February. So about 10 days ago, he dropped in $400,000 of liquidity between Hex and Dark on V2. V2, if you guys don't know, V2 means that they put in equal amounts. So if you scroll down here and you look at the pooled Dark, pooled Hex, right now they're both equaling about 137 grand. So basically it lets you trade from one pair to another. And so altogether, just in this pair, there's $271,000 of liquidity. Now he started off with 400,000. So he in impermanent loss, he's down $130,000 in dollar terms. However, if we take a look at this chart right here, he's actually up in Hex through this trade. So if we hit this right here at the top, it says show Dark and Hex price. It's a very, very different chart. Let's take a look at that in the chart of the Hex, Dark versus Hex. Yeah, like, wow, like Dark is holding its own, is really gaining on Hex in a big way. Right there. That is a very beautiful chart. Let's take the Dark contract address by just clicking the copy right here next to Dark. You can also click on the pool address here, or the Dark or the Hex address down here in this section. But what we're going to do, let's type in just the contract address, and it should show us all of the liquidity pairs we have. Of course, on top we have the Dark and Hex pairs, the biggest pair by far with $271,000 of liquidity, almost 272. That one's awesome. Then you got 30,000 between Dark and Solid X. Let's take a look at the Dark and Solid X chart. And this is actually a new pair that just started a few days ago. This pair goes way back, but for some reason, Gecko Terminal does not always show the history. So if you go like here to dark on Deck Screener, for instance, we'll put that in there. We'll paste it, and let me see if I can find a better version of the dark Solid X pair. Here's a dark Solid X pair right here. Nope, it's just showing the last amount right there. So as you can see, the last few days, oh, geez Louise, Dark's got a nice bounce, a nice rally going as looks like we're popping out of that triangle that KRJ talks about. But there it is, priced in dollars. We were down around 13. We were actually down around 12 not that long ago, but now we're up to about 16, 17. Let's look at the price versus Solid X. If you would have bought Dark, you would be up in Solid X a bit here as well. It's doing very well against Solid X. We're going to take that and we'll come up here. Yeah, it's a 39% up in Solid X. Not X's, but that's pretty good. You'd have 39% more Solid X if you were to ride this right here. Interesting. Let's go back to this one right here. Yeah, and let's flip it in Sol, and yeah, you'll see just giant green launches. Of course, it looks big because there's not a lot of other chart to compare it to, which would put it into perspective, but I'll take it. I'll take it all day long. Let's see what other pairs we have here. We have the 2FUX pool, which has been paying really, really well. Let's pull that up, actually. Let's see what it's paying right now. We got Fast Abdul in the chat. Just like everybody wants him on their stream. I myself am catching up on some of the alpha he dropped last week with Crypto 7. Check this interview out. This also has Johnny Chaos dropping alpha as well. That's a really good stream. Yeah, two really good guests there that Crypto 7 got. So, and anyways, let me go back to our 2FUX right here. And we're going to launch the app. We're going to agree to all these terms. And we're going to find, here's the agreeable index. Speaking of our homie, Brightlight, it's paying 143 API right now. And it's sitting at, oh, it just dropped off the screen, but it was here a second ago. Yeah, so this, we have a Power Play paying 259, the Actuate and Elevate, which I believe has actuator in it. Yep. It'll show you what the ratio of the different tokens are right here. You got the Pokemon Index paying 196, mind your own business. PTGC UFO Yield Hub has Liquid UFO 808 Burn, PTGC Energy Wrap Pulse Teddy Bear. Interesting. That one's paying 157. We're going to look up, I think if we just look up Dark, we pull up tokens that don't suck. Yeah, tokens that don't suck. That one is only at 74%, 72% right now. So you can get better yield on some of the other pairs, but this one is made up of 2FUX, Nope, Solid X, X, Pulse, and of course Dark and the FUX token. So this one's got a balance of those ones, and it looks like it's according to Gecko Terminal, it's sitting at about $25,000 of liquidity in that ratio, in that pool. Got Dark and X. Dark and X, here's somewhere where we don't shine. We do not shine against X. Look at this. This is the daily going back to where we were about $80. And it's just a stair step down. It's got a nice bump right here, which is nice. But even if we price it in X is just crushing it. Just absolutely just murdering Dark. But there is, if you guys have X or if you have Dark and you want to go back and forth between these two pairs, there is $17,000 of liquidity, almost $18,000 of liquidity. So that's not bad. It's not too shabby. And again, X is connected to all that alien tech. And so it's kind of our way of pairing with some of the alien tech tokens without trying to, do individual ones with each one of them. Then we got dark and wrapped pulse. This one right here, you'll notice this is where I was talking about where Gecko Terminal doesn't show the history of the pair. This one only goes back to the 21st of January. So you don't get to see the bulls and the bears from the first journey. You just see like journey 2 on right here. So this one right here is, and actually let's actually see what this looks like against pulse just real quick before I show you the full chart on Dex Screener. Yeah, so against wrapped pulse, we got a nice rally, a nice tick up right here. When is low as 263,000 pulse for dark, and now it's back up to around 400,000 for dark. But let me go back here to Dex Screener. If we go back here to Dex Screener, man, that's pretty. Go back to Dex Screener, and we're going to go to the dark wrap pulse pair here. And this one has the history going all the way back to when we launched on 11/22 at 11/22. Interesting numbers, 11/22 to 11/22. At $1. We launched at $1. We let the bots play. We put in some liquidity, and we let people claim the token. And this is interesting. These are like maybe 105 people that put money into the project and got into the pre-sales, the sacrifice, the wish well, the mining, whatever you want to call it. We went through 2 phases, and as you see, they really didn't sell. They all, the people put in like $2 to $15 if they, got the worst deal on the mining. And you see, they really didn't sell much. And then, of course, we added some liquidity, and we did an airdrop, and we had a little bit of selling from the first airdrop, and we pumped a little more into it, and we went up to the actual one on one of these is $134 on Casey's candle. He wicked that baby up on a nice fat buy. And then you can see this is where we told everyone they have their airdrop. And this right here is the Interpol FUD, I believe, that hit just tanked everything. And then we had the Ulti dump, and then we had some Hex Whales dump, and then we had the Casino of Pump Tires dump, and then we had the Richard or the OA or the big daughter addresses, whatever you want to call them, sucking a lot of the yield off the market between T-shares and Inc. So we got that nice dump there, and then this is another wave of people dumping there. So you can see our pump was really nice. Not a lot of liquidity here, obviously, but then we had like a bear that lined up with all 3 lotteries, and then we have a dump with this lottery. We have a dump with this lottery. I'm praying we don't have obviously dark can be dumped, but I'm praying that we don't have the pulse and hex dump here on Monday night when the lottery draws, people get their payout. And then the next morning, boom, the next morning is when people will have a chance to basically lock up their dark for at least a year or 2 by minting a fuel cell and jump into the next set of lotteries. Right here, you got 1, 2, 3 lotteries, and these are just randomly placed. This has nothing to do with forward-looking price statements or anything like that. The thing could go crazy, the thing could go up, go down. It's crypto. Crazier stuff has happened. And again, if we take this chart right here, it is in log and auto. If we take this chart and we price it in pulse, it's actually knocked down as far against pulse, because this is, a lot of these dumps are dumps in pulse too. So we're actually doing pretty good against pulse. Okay, cool. Let me check. No, that's the market cap. Sorry, put that back in USD. Bring back the bear. I really want to see KRJ do a TA of my animals here. I can screenshot it and send it to him, or maybe bring him on here sometime, talk charts. That would be great too. He's cooking. He's a busy man. Again, about 5K in liquidity right now is all there is in the Pulse and Dark pair. Interesting. Let's go back here and let's check on chat and in the green room. No one's chilling in the green room. Cool. Chat says, if you like Hex, buy more Dark. That's one way you can look at it. I like that. Crypto Cat, you're smart. He's probably as smart as a school teacher, I bet. But I digress. We'll go back here. We'll look at the other pairs. Boom, boom, paste. Okay. So we got those pairs. Now, an X, we went through Pulse, Queen 2, Dark and Queen 2. Let's take a look at those ones. That one is got some healthy liquidity, right around 15K of liquidity. As you can see, the price has gone down from about 45 bucks to 16 since that pair was created. And we'll put this in log. So it puffs it up a little bit more. You can see the momentum. And let's see who's winning between Dark and Queen. It's very similar. Very similar. I mean, this spike is a little bit harder than the Queen's, but yeah, Queen is basically holding its own. Queen 2 holding its own against it. That's really interesting. I like that. That's a good chart. Good liquidity if you guys are part of the shit show. Queens, King 2, King Pui. Then you guys want to do some trading between these two. Here's some liquidity for you. And let's go back to the liquidity. See, like I said, Gecko Terminal usually does a better job of showing liquidity. And then Dex Screener usually finds things easier with the ticker like DARK. If you put DARK in Gecko Terminal, it really doesn't pull up ours, but it does in Dex Screener. So the Nope pair, let's take a look at the Nope pair. Nope pair is sitting at about 10K of liquidity, and it's got log auto. We're on the daily chart. As you can see, this one was added back here at when we were going down around 18 bucks before the bounce back up towards 48 and then bound down. Interesting. Let's see who's winning out of the two. Oh, it looks like it's actually kind of going sideways against the two. So it's holding its value in Nope fairly well. It's a nice chart right there. And then the next one we'll cover is the Dark and Gelato. Dark and Gelato, this baby had like 30 grand of liquidity. Like it had a big, nice, healthy chunk of liquidity when it was started. Longer than this. It's been going longer than this one. I don't know why it hasn't shown on here till recently. But again, down in price. We'll throw up the log to give it a little more volume, a little poof. And then against Gelato, it's actually breaking resistance against Gelato, stabbing upward. So if you guys are fans of Gelato and you want some Dark, or if you are fans of Gelato and you want some Gelato and you have Dark, here's a pair with some liquidity there, 6K of liquidity. Like I said, it used to be a lot more before the market got kicked in the teeth repeatedly. So that's the chart, very similar. I mean, all these are going to look really similar because of the USD, but I really like to see the dynamics of what's going on in the market, because like I showed you guys yesterday with the Pulse and the Pulse X pair, Pulse X is destroying Pulse if you look at the two of those compared to each other. Nuts, here's some nuts, Dark nuts. Shout out to Red Squirrel, Trinity, Sloth, Ocelot. They have their own cool ecosystem, and they're one of the only other ecosystems that has lore and real thought put into their tokenomics, and they are cooking. So check this out. Again, same drop. Here's this when it came from 30 bucks down to 16, doing really well. Let's see who's winning between the Nuts and the Dark. Yeah, Nuts is still dominating. Even though we got this nice, beautiful candle, it's still we're still down against Nuts. The Nuts are winning, guys. It's hard to beat Nuts. Let's see here. And then there's two pairs I found this morning. One was with Pulse X. So here's Dark and Pulse X. It's sitting right around 5K liquidity. It started at the $17 range. It's all the way down to $16. In price, we're down, 50 cents, and it looks pretty bad with one candle. We'll wait for this thing to print some more history. But then we price it in Pulse, and it's the same candle, just the other way, just going up, because Pulse X is dumped. There were a lot of rumors about Rackham Rukum whale, exiting from Pulse X, exiting from Inc., which is very closely tied to Dark X, but Dark is beating Pulse X pretty well. I wonder if I find that pool in the other one. Let's check on Dex Screener and see if it shows, because usually it shows up on Dex Screener first. I know I did see a couple of moves against it. Here's Dark against Hex, Pulse X, Rat Pulse, Gelato, Ton, Dark. This is a different Dark. That's a different Dark. Those are all different Darks. Dark X, Dark Nope, Dark Nuts, Dark Coast. Here's something we didn't see over there. Someone sitting in V2 with 16. It's about 1694 in Coast. And let's do this. Let's copy the pair and take it over to Gecko Terminal, because Gecko Terminal does a better job of showing liquidity. So let's put this pair in there. So there's the pair. Finds it right there. Just easy. Boom. Cool. All right. So Dark and Coast has $710 of liquidity. So this is just a baby pair right here. And it's going to look the same in Coast and in dollars, because Coast is the stable token of 0x Coast. If you guys are not hooked up through 0x Coast, I highly recommend looking at them for a fiat on-ramp, especially if you're in the States. I finally got my Old Glory bank account attached to 0x Coast. So if you go to 0x Coast here and you connect, you register, you open an account, excuse me, and you sign in, and basically you mint your own stable coins with your fiat. So you take fiat from your bank account, you send it over to Coast, you mint stable coins with dollars, US dollars, and then you're free to go into crypto. And then it's the same way. It's just as easy on the way out. Is you burn the Coast tokens, and that deposits your US dollars back into your account. And again, they're teamed up with Old Glory Bank out of Kentucky, I want to say. Old Glory Bank. So Old Glory Bank right here, oldglorybank.com. Their customer service is amazing. Like really, really, really good customer service. They're open from like 8 in the morning to like 8 at night most days. I forget where the hours are, but basically you call them and a human being answers, and it's a helpful human being. It's something it's bizarre. It's bananas how good their customer service is at Old Glory Bank. And then, of course, I've got I don't have everything set up through Old Glory Bank. You do have to listen to John Rich sing country music on hold. That's the only con. Everything else is great. But some good people here backing them up. State of Oklahoma. Yeah, good stuff. And so basically, like, I didn't move all of my banking over to Old Glory Bank yet. Maybe I will. I bank with a national bank that's really good with businesses. So all I had to do is connect the two bank accounts. So within a very short amount of time, I can take crypto. I can go to Piteus. Where's Piteus, baby? Where are you at, Piteus? I know it's the easy way to get to Piteus. You go to agproject.io and you click buy more. Boom, it opens up Piteus. So you can go to Piteus and you can just click on this and go to the CST token, the Coast token. Let's say you are a validator and you have a couple million Pulse that you want to cash out that you just got paid. So you come in here, you cash out your Pulse, your Hex, whatever you want, HTT in here. Here's $800. So I can just transfer this over here. Less than it's about 0.5% slippage on $800. So you'd swap this here. Then you would go to your OX account after you've signed in, obviously, and you would just deposit it in there. It would connect to your wallet. It would see that 800 Coast, and Coast always redeems their stable coins for $1. So that's awesome. I mean, like a lot of times you'll see Coast at 98 cents, but if you buy it at 98 cents, you still get $1. So you're actually making 2%, which covers the fees. And speaking of the fees, there's a 3% fee that they charge. However, if you lock up 100,000 of their Coast tokens, right here, they're weight tokens. It's like $80 for 100,000. If you lock them up with them, it drops the fee from 3% to 1%. And then obviously it usually takes about a day for money to hit your account when you use any exchanges. So yeah, see, ACH is going to happen in, the next business day usually. And this is so easy to go straight from your bank account into Pulse, and from Pulse back to your bank account. No more bridging it to Ethereum so you can send it to Coinbase or Gemini or any of those. You can just take your Pulse, go to oxcoast.com, and Stoic from OX Coast. The man never sleeps. He answers questions all the time. He's a really, really amazing founder of the Coast Project. And I think on Twitter today, let me see where it is. On Twitter, we went, I reposted something that Stoic posted. Actually, I'll just look up Stoic. Why am I scrolling? Oh, I know why I'm scrolling. Check out Hooters Hexo. I mean, seriously, would you go eat lunch anywhere else? Oh my gosh. Zero X Coast. I'll look up the OX Coast, and usually you'll see Stoic in here a lot, but they're talking about their Old Glory thing they've got going on. Somewhere here he said that they've already bridged some crazy amount to right here. So here's the CST update, second most weekly volume ever. Brief dip under 98 cents, see, like I told you guys, and then the close sniped quickly. So a bunch of people jumped on that arbitrage. 8.2 million in on-chain liquidity, making it comfortably the largest native stablecoin, and now just 1 million from flipping USDT. So yeah, very, very cool. Just wait for Tide. So Tide's going to be coming out. That's very interesting. But yeah, they've been bridging a ton of money. I highly, highly recommend these guys over some of the other methods I've used in the past. In fact, one of them, Coinbase, they just get real ignorant real quick. You do not, if you do the wrong thing or say the wrong thing or move the wrong amount of money, they just turn you off. And it is so hard to get in touch with those guys, even through email. It's a pain in the ass. So that's a tangent about OX Coast. I'm going to jump back here, see if there's anyone chilling in the green room. There might have been someone in the green room and they're like, he never shuts up. And they just went on their way. Hooters Hexo lols. Dude, Hooters Hexo. Are you kidding me? Like, I had to how can you not retweet Hooters Hexo? Like, look at those dreamy like he and he's a giant. He's well over 6 feet. He's a big dude. I feel safe around him. Like, I just kind of want him to just follow me around, make sure no one picks on me. Killing it. I love Hexo's sense of humor and stuff. For a year during the adoption amplifier, I remember listening to Hexo every single day at the rollover of the adoption amplifier, which would happen at 5 or 6, depending on daylight savings where I was working. Back when I was driving truck in the gold mines, and delivering to the gold mines, I should say. And I would just listen to him every single day, and the community grew so strong, and he developed so much credibility. I mean, what is he at? 60,000 subscribers. This is the difference between Hexo and all those other people that hit you up in DM about scam and spams. Those are real followers. Those are like, there's really legit 60,000 people that follow him, not bots, not anything like that. Like his engagement alone proves how grassroots this is. So I don't give Hexo enough praise and credit. I don't know if he likes me. Is he? He's following me. He's probably got me muted, but he's following me, and he ran his Hexo token on get yourself a bag of Hexos. He ran that on tires.pump. And good for him, man. Good way to tokenize this community that he's put years into building. Yeah, shout out to my homie and brother. Well, brother, I'm not an ex-Marine. He's an ex-Marine. Like he's a Marine. He's always a Marine, but yeah, he was in the Marines, and yeah, good dude. Good dude. Anyways, what's the Hexo OA? So there's a bag of Hexos, and he has a Hexo OA. Interesting. We got the evil address over. He's got that one. Here's the price of now here's the other one. Like, this is the one I don't understand. Let me try doing this. Let's take the Heck Maxi pair, and let's search for that in Deck Screener and see if that other pair pulls up yet. It might pull up in DBank. DBank is actually where it usually shows up first. DBank, unfortunately, is the best scanner we have right now in Pulse Chain. If you really want to see what's going on inside a wallet and see what you got going on, Maxi Desi, Maxi Team, Maxi this. Florence Team Maxi. Yeah, it still isn't showing up here. We did have there is a copy or a pool of it. Let's check DBank. So let's go to the mystery boxes address on DBank and take a look at this right here. Obviously, big, incredibly large bag of dark. They've been filling up on the Maxi, but it doesn't show the PulseX one here yet, and it doesn't show the Maxi pair here yet. But those are two new pairs here that we'll be keeping an eye on and seeing if we can beat Maxi. Maxi, if you guys don't know, is basically liquid T-shares. It's awesome. Now the pink Miss Whale. Let's check the green room real quick. Not school appropriate. I'm sorry. Don't show us on your projector while you're teaching class. Bright Light Solid X game in beta. Where can we play the Solid X game? That's what we want to know. I want to go gamble at the Solid X casino. Let us know. Don't hold back on us, brother. Don't hold back. Another thing that we had someone in the green room for a second. I don't think he wanted to be on stream, but he's out there. He just launched a Steakhouse where you can basically join these giant stakes and max out the bonuses and save on fees. So check out Steakhouse, Magic Carpet Ride, Bistro, Barista. That whole group of guys is just killing it. Bright Light, thanks for covering the Solid X game last night. What the? I didn't see that one. Pulse Ray is talking about Maximus tokens for your information. Maxi, also short. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you guys what I was calling in middle school, but you can guess. Thanks to Dipcatcher. Yep, base chain. So the beta is on base chain. Or I'm not sure what you're referring to. Xgame.io. Let's freaking do it live. Xgame.io.
'Cause.
'io. And we got a virus. Just kidding. Risky click of the day. Connect wallet. Let's do it. Let's connect our Rabby wallet, bro. Rabby wallet. Rabby wallet. Clap, 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 clap. All right. Yes, I know how incredibly dangerous this is, but we're going to connect that, baby. Okay, so switch network to base. That's what you were talking about. All right, let's jump over to base. Okay, we're on base. We're connected. We good. We good. We good. We don't. I don't think we have any base tokens in here. Like, let's check it out. No, we got dragon. We got dark. We got pulse. That's it. We got no base. But so sign into Pulse Chain. Okay, well, it's on base. A username, a pass. I hearing music? What the hell? Oh, we got, dude. Hello. All right, so you got some cool ethereal music. Digging the space theme. I'm digging the space theme. Sign into Pulse Chain. All right, let's sign into Pulse Chain. Boom. Let's see if it'll give us some test tokens here. Oh yeah, preview crash. There you go. Yep. Actually, let's do this first. Let's click on this risky link of the day right here. And oh my gosh. So there's $10, there's $50, there's $100, there's $250. You can bet $10. Let's reset it to 0. I don't got play bucks in here. Wait. House balance is $1 million. My bets. Am I supposed to shoot this thing? Can I fly it? I don't know, man. Preview crash game right here. So live chat, type something. This is what it's going to be like. So let's bet $10, and let's go. We're going to bet $10. I'm going to click bet $10. Waiting for players. Okay, so we need some players. Balance is broke. I got nothing, dude. Reset that, baby. I can't wait. We will definitely be covering this in previous games. This is cool. Live chat. Oh, baby. And I'm guessing this is going to use Solid X, or if nothing else, burn some Solid X is my guess. I don't want to say too much. I better wait till I talk to homies working on this, but very, very cool. Very cool. Wow. And it's got me right here, Pulse Chain. So I can switch from base or Pulse Chain, sign into base. Let's sign into base. We might get some test tokens here. No, we still broke. We don't have any money over here. Oh goodness. Very interesting. Very interesting. Top up. Enter amount in USD. Well, shit. Let's go for like $1 trillion. Top up. Okay, my balance, approved token, sign it. Yeah, let's do this. What is it? 7 cents on ETH? On ETH? I say ETH. Does it just automatically do the base thing? I don't know. What am I paying? My balance is 0 MT. Let's do it. Let's sign it. No, I can't sign. I do not have enough ETH. I don't have any ETH. Damn it. Okay, I don't have any base ETH on that one. Let's go back. Here we go. Let's go back. I know you guys are blowing up my chat and my DMs right now, being like, "No, dummy, over here, over here." Oh, I can't get out of this either. Okay, let's just kill this window since I don't know how to get out of that. We're on Pulse Chain, and then we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do top up. Okay, so enter amount in USD. Now I don't have any USD in here, but we're just, like I said, let's just do a bunch of ones. Okay, let's top up. Thank you so much. No, you're good. Sorry. You're good.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to top up here. Yeah, I has no monies. It's still on base, for crying out loud. Yeah, I can't get it in here, but this is a cool preview. We'll definitely be checking that out as things go along. Let me go back and check on you guys. Is anyone still here? CryptoCat says yes. Dip and Gold Key, Base and Pulse Chain. It's an X virus. Thanks, Red Ray. You need ETH. DM Maxi. I checked the DM, but I still don't have ETH. You need ETH for base. I do need ETH for base, and I'll have to transfer some in there from another wallet. Let's see how it goes. All right. Dang it. All right. What else am I going to cover? There's got to be a way. Let's actually do this. So here's a pink mist well. I was diving into pink mist well when you guys distracted me. Damn it, guys. Focus, Max. Focus. Okay, so again, pink mist well has about 12K in liquidity. People have been buying it and sending it to the pink mist well address. Nope, that's the wrong address. I'll just click here. Come on. I know I've looked up recently. 8090. 8090 is the pink mist well's address. Pink mist well. Oh, you guys are killing me. Oh, you guys are killing me, bros. Who's got over a third the supply of pink mist well right here? 333. Yeah, that's a third of the supply he's got right here. You guys keep sending it to him. So basically what I got to do every day, or should I say, this is what the African Queen Priest, whatever, of the mystery box has to do every day. Click on transactions and 7 million pink mist well. Are you shitting me? Okay, 7 million, 3 million, 9 million. Wow, you guys are breaking me. Oh, geez. Oh, geez, Rick. Woo. 5 million, 3 million. You guys are insane. I believe that the mystery box is up to paying the E83C address right here. Has not paid these guys out. So this is the deal that Meekhoff made with you guys. And I will honor. In fact, let me go to here and then here and then here in our Telegram. So here's our Telegram right here. This cracks me up. This GIF right here. Casey, killing me. But people were asking. Here's the link to join, and thank you very much, Hexray Status. Here's another tweet I'm going to break open, but basically, anything you send to the evil address will be lost. There's no reward for this. Only sending Pink Mistwell tokens and Dark Matter tokens to the Pink Mistwell gets you rewards. Okay, so I've made that clear. And then I said, someone asked if we send 1 million. At first I asked you guys, do you want me to send, shout out to Hex T Armstrong, do you want me to send a dark or do you want me to send a fuel cell? And you guys were like, it was split. You know, some of the big boys were like dark. I get it. Some of you guys were like J1. And so Meekhoff, being the generous Russian billionaire that he is, he said, I'll give you both. And so these people are going to get, this person just received three dark and 3 J1 fuel cells, 5 dark, 5 J1 fuel cells. And then if you just send a dark to the Pink Mistwell, which if we go to transactions, like back here, here's someone that sent a dark to him. Right here, 2 darks. So this person received 2 J1 fuel cells. And this person received 2 J1 fuel cells and 2 dark. And 2 J fuel cells and 2 dark. So it's basically there's a game you can play in arbitrage. Sometimes You get a better deal by buying 1 million of these tokens, the Pink Miss Well tokens, which, sorry, that's in Pulse. Let's go back to USD. Yeah, so Pulse looks pretty good though, right? Like, yeah, Manly, killing it for our chart. Boom, look at that. That is one hell of a swoop. But I digress. Let's go back to dollars. So yeah, I mean, it's like fractions of a penny. Let's see, if you bought 1 million of these right now, then you would be paying plus, and there's slippage too, but basically you're paying $21. So you can get a dart for cheaper than $21 right now. You can get it like around 16, right? Yeah, around 16 and a half bucks. You can get a fuel cell. I'm sorry, you can get a dark matter to mint into a fuel cell. But if you end up going to the market buying 21 bucks worth, which shouldn't it shouldn't give you too much stability. Let's see. Let's try this. We're gonna go here and we want to buy Pink Mist Whale. I swear I had it here. Okay. So if you don't have it already, there it is, Pink Miss Whale. If you don't have it already, you can just go to Dex Screener, type in PMW, find the Pink Miss Whale pair. That contract is in our Telegram. It's also here, ends in B872. You can also copy this and paste it into Pateus, which is great. But we want 1 million of these tokens, which, like I said, we said earlier, we're just going to put it in Coast first. So in Coast would be like 22 bucks, because that's a good stable. And that would give us about 1 million Pink Miss Whale. So if you went here, you bought 1 million Pink Miss Whale for about 22 bucks. Slippage, geez. 21 bucks on a 10K, 11K liquidity. Apparently, you eat some slippage there, bros. I apologize. That's not a lot of liquidity. But again, 22 bucks, you buy yourself 1 million Pink Mist Whale tokens, and then you go find the old Pink Mist Whale and you copy their address. You can find it here. You can find it in our Telegram as well. You can get, it ends in 8090. Copy that bad boy, and then you just send it. You just go to your wallet. Boom. I have 2 transactions. I'm going to reject all of them because they're from that game. If I go here and I just hit send, then I'm going to choose the Pink Mist Whale. I'm going to put 1 million in here. Or no. Oops. Yeah, see, that's about 20 bucks right now. See, even it kind of knows and Rabby what's up. And then you'd do here and you would paste. Okay, that's not the Pink Miss Whale contract. But you would paste the Pink Miss Whale contract, which is right here. Boom, paste. Send them 1 million. I don't have enough in here. And it's going to show up here on DBank. It's going to show up under the transactions. And it's going to show who it came from. So like right here, this one I haven't looked at yet, 69C1. So you click on here, this will pull up the transaction hash. And then if I scroll down, 4D62A. 4D62A has been pretty busy lately, kids. 4D62A, yeah, I recognize that address. But basically, the mystery box, the African priestess monkey, whatever you want to call them, the mystery box, whoever that mysterious person is, will send, not just, the from this one, let's see, 3 million, right? Or is this 5 million? Where is that? Where are you at? 5 million. 5 million PMW. So he's going to get this person is going to receive 5 dark and 5 J1 fuel cell Michael Jordan rookie cards. Like, imagine if they sent a dark matter, I'd send them J1 fuel cell. Imagine you were able to trade a All-Star NBA All-Stars Michael Jordan card when he was like, 6-7 years into his career for the rookie card. Like, that's kind of what's going on here. We know that a lot of you guys caught onto the game a little bit slow. And it took like a whole, even people watching what's going down right now in Anti-Gravity Project, they're still like, wait, what am I doing? What do I mint? Do I vaporize? Blah, 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 blah. And then once they saw how one whole journey finished, and we're finishing our second journey right now, and they saw how the lottery worked, and then we introduced the evils buttons, and they see how the treasury's paying out. They start to get it. Like it was like our first hex stakes. We all staked like 1 for 1 week, like 1,000 for 1 week, or whatever. Like we were just playing around. You had to actually make a stake, watch it end it, and then see how the T shares worked out. And it was quite a bit to wrap your head around. But once you saw one journey or one whole stake start and complete, you were like, oh, okay, I get it now. And there's a lot of people that are getting agproject.io. Not many, because we're a tiny community. We are freaking small. There's not that many people in here. I mean, if you talk about being early to a project, this is pretty damn early. So watching one whole journey actually helps a lot. But once you watch one whole journey, you're like, oh, I would give anything to go back in time and get some J1 fuel cells and some J2 fuel cells. But there will never be any more J1 or J2 fuel cells. There just won't. That was it. It was like the What's NFT. You had 14 days to mint the What's NFT, and then that was it. And those are the only What's in existence until people started burning them. And in here, if someone vaporizes their fuel cell, then they're not going to get much dark for a while, because, I mean, like, look at this. 0.0231. Every J1 fuel cell was paid 0.0231 dark. That's nothing. That's like 20 cents or something like that. What is that? Oh, is that times? Let's see the cash value of a J1 right now. So right here, and remember, Michael Jordan rookie cards were pennies when they came out. If you bought a pack of cards and you got a Michael Jordan rookie card, you literally paid pennies for it. So let's just say it's $16 and 0.0231. Ta-da! Oh shit. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Excuse my language. Their cash value is 36 cents right now. So there's 36 cents cash value on each of these right here, but it's about to get paid again. It's about to get paid 3%, divided by this, divided by 161,000. So here's how we do this. We take 180,657 dark in the treasury, and then we times that by 3%. Okay, so that equals 5,419 dark. That's going to be split up amongst around 161,500. That's about how many J1 fuel cells there are, give or take. So we'll just hit equal, boom. So that's going to add, instead of the 231, that's going to add 0.0335. Again, dust. It's like, that's max. All right. Why are you excited about 36 cents? I'm really not. But I'm excited about the future and what these could be worth if there were a token crisis, if there was true scarcity, if demand grew and scarcity grew at the same time as people are finding out about this project. So we're going to add this with the payment that it's already got, right? So we're going to add it 0.0231 equals. So now we're going to see like 5.6 right here. So it's going to go 2.356. Now, in Journey 3, this payout gets even bigger. Well, why does it get even bigger? It gets even bigger because the evil address and all the people minting are making this treasury grow. It's in the growth phase. It's bloating. It's getting bigger and bigger. More dark is accumulating inside the treasury. So whatever balance this is at the end of Journey 3, you can do the same mathematical formula. Except by then, some people may have, not meant, like they may have vaporized on accident. They might have come to this and not know what was going on. They like, I think I need to vaporize to get money. Do not ever vape. I say never vaporize, ever. And we can talk a little bit more about that in future episodes. But vaporizing is you're giving up your benefits forever. Like that's it. You're not going to get any more of this payment from the treasury. And again, he's like, what? Well, Max, so what the heck? Like, okay, so now we got this much. Let's times that by today's price, which is $16 ish, 90 cents. It's like, are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. Listen to me. The Michael Jordan rookie card that people got for a penny and quickly grew in value as they saw how his talent and charisma and his stardom really it went up. And so like you're there, you can't go back in time and mint or print an authentic Michael Jordan rookie card, just like you can't go back and you can't mint a J1 fuel cell. So yeah, it's pennies today, but let's go back in time and pretend that instead of dollars and Michael Jordan rookie cards, we're talking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin said, hey, we got a limited supply, only 21 million will ever be made. That was their pumpamental, right? Scarcity, like gold, like mining gold is what Satoshi was talking about. And let's say you only got 0.023 Bitcoin back in the day, which was worth nothing. And then let's say you got another 0.05, which is not, it's like 0.9. It's crazy. Yeah, okay, so I got 90 cents. Well, let's do this again. I'm just going to do 0.05666 to make it easy. And let's say this was in Bitcoin instead of dollars, right? Because this is in dark matter. This isn't in dollars right now. This is dark matter. So let's say that we did the same game with Bitcoin. Limited supply, a lot of money. Let's just say at the price of 90 grand, right? So 0.0566 times 90K equals $5,000. Whoa. Okay, Max, now you got my attention. That's like, I can pay off my car with $5,000. I can pay down this credit card for $5,000. I could do a lot of stuff with $5,000. And like I said, you may not need to vaporize it to get that out. You may be able to trade something else and give it to someone who wants to let it continue accumulating dark. So I've said too much. All right, back here to the post. Nobody's jumping in stream. Thank you, Smo Spider. It's supposed to buy and burn SolidX and ink. Yep. You need ETH for balance. Yep. Okay, cool. So we cover all this stuff. I think I put you guys to sleep. If it is evening where you're at, have lovely dreams. But other than that, we're in a really fun time right now in crypto. We're really in the golden age of crypto. In fact, I got to give a couple of shout outs right here to people in our community that Zephyr Trips, Hex T Armstrong making some cool art, Red Squirrel making beautiful art. But if you go down here and you look at some of these, like here's the agproject.io from Cape Fear. This is his Evil Address song, which is very cool. We should listen to it. And then here's this other one right here. I swear I posted that other one, but where is it? So y'all ain't ready. Zephyr Trips, look at this. So Hex T Armstrong came up with this beautiful picture of a whale. And then Zephyr Trips took it and morphed it into an AG pink mist whale. Like that is beautiful. Is there a song? Is there music? Oh, no, I thought for a second there might be a little music to it, but Either way, it's just amazing. That where the hell is that other tweet? I swear I did it on my phone. Yeah, see, it's like y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for this. You're not ready for the when what we have here. This is basically a universe that we're building right now. Not just of stuff like that, but not just a universe of tokens, and not just a universe of art, and not just a universe of taking care of each other, not just the universe of a game. We're building a universe where we're actually seeing how far you can really stretch scarcity. Like, how scarce can you make, how high can you drive demand, and how low can you have supply in a way that I have not seen. I mean, look at Bitcoin. Stuck around for 15 years. It was the first to market, and it was the first to be adopted by, what people would call institutional money, right? You got BlackRock's and government buying up Bitcoin, and it has one fundamental, which is scarcity. That's it. There's like 18 or 19 million Bitcoin right now, and it's going to take it till 2140. Yeah, did you guys know that? 2140 is when the last significant amount of Bitcoin is supposed to be mined by the miners. Not counting, transaction fees and stuff, what they are today. And that's its fundamental. That's it. So what happens when you start with less than 1 million, and you put in a treasury, and you put in a lottery, and you put in a limited minting window, and then you end the whole 4-year journey with a rapture? Any dark matter, I should probably stop sharing my screen and just talk to you guys for a second. I can always share it again, but turn my little camera back on. There we go. Hey guys. What happens when at the end of the 33 journeys, there's 33 journeys. We're on journey 3 of 33. The payout from the treasury goes down 10% every journey. So the older your fuel cell is, the more you accumulate when those payouts from the treasury get significant. At the end of the 33 journeys, everyone's had a chance to mint. Everyone's had a chance to provide liquidity. And then, of course, anything that's benevolent at that point that is keeping tokens off the market is also going to be whitelisted. So we'll have a whitelist of all the places that are benefiting the dark matter community. And so any dark that's sitting in any wallet idle after those 33 journeys is destroyed forever. It's gone. Aside from LP, there will be 0 dark matter tokens existing. I mean, granted, I know a lot of people here are smart. A lot of us staked for 1 day to get that big payday bonus. So like, there's a loophole. I'm sure a ton of people are going to learn to provide liquidity in about 4 years, which is great. Like, if you guys throw it in liquidity to avoid the rapture, more power to you. But the people that, like, there's 1,500 addresses that have 2 airdrop tokens and 2 J1 fuel cells. And there's people that are going to lose their keys. They're going to lose their wallets. They're going to get hacked. Who knows? Any of that dark matter sitting around idle, it's destroyed forever. So I don't think we've ever seen a token do that before, where the supply is literally 0 for 1 day or 2 days or 3, because it's crypto and we might have to do something special. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, that rapture is going to come after the after the minting of the 33rd journey. And when the rapture comes, it's just, what does that do to the price of a token? I've never seen it before. Could it spike it to like some insane number because it's zero and no one's really buying and selling it? Or does it drop to zero? Like drop to zero or go to like some ridiculous, like some number that you look at it and you're like, oh, there's a glitch. It's like some silly number. What happens? I don't know. I really don't know. I want to see it. I want to find out. I really want to see this whole space, see some of the cool stuff that is available on NFTs and tokenomics. And I really have never seen anyone else put the tokenomics together at all. And on top of that, I've never seen such cool art and amazing stuff from our communities. Just, oh my gosh, it's insane. It's insane. Let me show you the video of, I'll freeze my little face here. Share screen. Let's check out just these quick animations being dropped by Zephyr and other people. Check out this Dark Vader, this cute Dark Vader right here in chat. Like this isn't even the memes chat. This isn't even like, check this out. This is so sick. Comrade, 50 anti-gravity fuel cells. There's Sad Man right there. agproject.io. There's our Telegram. Very, very cool. I mean, this is just our general chat right here. Smo Spider rocking it. When I don't mint dark matter tokens for fuel cells versus when I do. And then boom, you got the AG. Like this stuff is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I know in crypto, everyone's throwing up graphics and GIFs and memes. Like I get it. That's part of the game. But like, look how damn cute that is. Look at Dark Vader. AG there. Sick. Absolutely sick. Love it. Here's one with the pink background. Oh, black helmet, colored helmet. Love it. Love it. Yeah, Hex T. Armstrong is just dropping some cool stuff in here. But then again, like I said, you get like, oh, what's this one? Create listing. What are the fees like? So yeah, you can sell your J1 and J2 fuel cells on on Pulse Market and Mitra if you guys want to. I don't know what they would go for, but they're talking about the fees there. And then of course, if we go over here to submissions for art, just like such beautiful, amazing stuff here. Let me go all the way to the bottom, see if it has those. Yep. So check this out. Check out these clips right here. Look at these dudes surfing that they made on Pixverse.ai. Like that really stops and gets your attention when you're scrolling through Twitter and you see this and you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then you say, oh, that's agproject.io. Like this. Dark matter. Oh, I've heard of dark matter. This is like the 7th time someone's posted about dark matter. Besides Hex Revision, that's all he posts about. But yeah, like they see these cool things and they're like, oh, this is really interesting. I'll check it out. Maybe I'll watch a stream. Maybe I'll join the Telegram and poke around. Look at this one. I believe this one is Smo. Like, hello, nurse. Yikes. This one right here. Evil address. Like how just these quick little graphics and videos are absolutely insane. Insane. Look at this. Dark matter. Who's this? This is B. This is Bright Light. Oh, shout out to Bright Light, bringing the heat. Bright Light's been getting creative. I'm pretty sure that's KRJ right there and that one right there. But look at this. Dark matter, agproject.io, beautiful backlighting. That one's insane. I love the geometric shapes here. Oh, yeah, that's super cool too. Like if these would look even cooler if they were animated, but just by themselves, they're attention grabbing. They're beautiful. They got good balance. You got good color schemes and ratios. Like, dang guys, Elizabeth Machado, my girl, just starts messing. Like this is not her job. She doesn't do this for a living. She just gets on there and says, "I want to make something cool for J4's art contest." J4's art contest is going to be absolutely Street J4. How freaking cool! Dark Matter. Yeah, J4's Fuel art contest. Here's Smo. Like that one's absolutely beautiful. That one makes me feel funny, and my body's going through changes I don't understand. And then like here, oh, who is it? This one right here. This bringing out this one. Yeah, Elizabeth. Shout out to her. Just beautiful. And then you scroll up here, some more cool videos and animations by Zephyr Trips. Just wow. Like, I know that there's really cool graphics, really cool videos being made out there in other communities, but this one has like a lot more emotion, a lot more feeling, a lot more intent, and just yeah, because you guys are building this universe with me. It's not just me and a dev and a Telegram chat. This is so many people's like emotions. And oh, that's who it was. Kryptonite bringing this insane style with meta AI. Just wow, like powerful. Like I said, J4 art contest is just going to be bananas. Absolutely nuts. Oh my God. I said, the fact that anyone would take 10 minutes to work on something cool, and these are a lot more than 10 minutes. I'm not saying these don't take 10 minutes. I'm saying the fact that someone would put their own time and energy into something that I care so much about is extremely validating. And it's just so damn cool. I'm going to check the chat and I'm going to come back here and we're going to listen to this creepy evil address one, Elizabeth Love, and then they discover Rings of the Riken right away. We'll see about that. I think you're onto something, because in the book Rings of Dust, the bad guy's name is Marcus Vergold, and he's the head of Alpha Corp. And he's a straight up psychopath. I think that we could merge Wilhelm's backstory to his and how he got to where he is. If you're interested in that, obviously it's your baby. I'm not here to take anything, but Red Squirrel has done his own side universe, which is insane. I fired Ken Barbie. The Rapture is coming. Signs to carry around town. Yeah, we do need to make The Rapture is coming with agproject.io. Like, oh my gosh, that would be a sick meme right there. That one would be beautiful. Love that one by Zephyr Trips. Yeah, I need to create art for my poem. Yeah, his poem is beautiful. It's also I believe it's in submissions for art. If not, I believe I pinned it. If I didn't, I definitely should. Let me know. But I just want to check back here, see if there's anything I left unattended, any questions. But let's go into this creepy video. Music by Cape Figure. Art by the entire community, including Smo Spider, Red Squirrel, and Aaron Spencer has got some in here. If I forgot your name, please forgive me. Hex Glenn's throwing out some good art. But anyways, let's take a look at this crazy music video right here. Boom.
I'll be stealing from you in the dead of night. Call over, you fool. Give up this fight. You can't beat me. I'm your master, dark matter. I demonize this realm, and the fuel cells will be mine. 'Cause you cannot fight, it's useless you feel. I hold hold the dark matter in great quantities. I am its ruler, yours as well. If you try to fight me, you're going to hell. Your arm is not big enough. My darkness I still show the light. Come on, cold Noah, give up this fight. I know that with yourself, eventually, I wash out your army's blood in my galaxy. I cannot be beaten. I will not wane. And I'll sip on your blood like it was champagne. I am dark matter, and I wait for you in the dark to seize your last breath and put out your spark.
Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. You're not ready. People are not ready for this. When people fall down the rabbit hole of dark matter and the collective and the novel, and I mean, we really do have to write all of this stuff into analogies and a story because it's complex. It is complex. It's very complex. If you try to understand the entire system, but you can also keep it simple, which is you just buy dark matter. You go to agproject.io during the minting window. That's difficult for a lot of people right there. And you mint the fuel cells, and the fuel cells put you in the lottery. You might win the lottery, you might not. But whether you win the lottery or not, it turns into a piggy bank. So like I said before, shout out to Steve Stash. A real honest to goodness craftsman. This is your dark matter right here. Dark matter. It's like a half ounce of silver. This is a half ounce of 0.999 silver right here. People buy this all day long, especially the physical. I mean, people trade the paper, but if you look at the actual like spot price versus like getting it delivered to your house, I think that it hit like $35 recently or something like that. Silver. Anyways, so silver, people pay good money for silver. But when you take your dark matter, which is like there's only less than 1 million of these tokens, let's say, of silver in the whole world. And people want silver for jewelry, for medicine, for electronics, and just because it's pretty too. So you got silver right here, and you got a limited amount of silver. So just by that fact, people are willing to pay good money for this limited resource. You take it to agproject.io, and you mint an NFT, a J1 NFT, a J2 NFT, J3. But once you stamp this and put a number once you do a limited run of minting these, that's it. Now each token carries a different value, right? Like each class of token, each journey has a different value. The older are more valuable than the newer ones. But either way, this is like a piggy bank, and it grows in value with every journey. Your fuel cells grow in value every journey. They grow in dark matter value. They may or may not grow in US dollar value. I got a message from the Pink Mist Well, and he was just talking about how there's so many hex dumpers right now. Just whales that are taking their ball and they're going home, right? They're like, forget this. If I can't dump $10,000 a month on you guys, then I don't want to play. And I mean, it makes sense. There's it's good to stop some of that inflation, because inflation is not bad in a bull run, but it'll slit your throat in a bear. Shout out to Spencer Whitelaw right here. We got the bull, we got the bear. The bear really isn't doing much, and he's just kicking ass right now. The bull has been trying. Bitcoin's been trying to break 100K and go on a run, and the bear's just kind of like, I think the bear's just sitting on top of him like this, like that. He's just holding down the bull, just with his fat haunches, and the economy, everything just not working great out for the bull and bear. But I play with those a lot more than I would like to admit. Yeah, like people are just dumping, dump. I'm out. And so who knows? We do know that on almost every pair, except for Queen 2, Gelato, and X, we're gaining on all the other pairs. The maxi pair will be interesting to see when it comes out. I mean, I don't know why it doesn't. Let me try to copy this again and see if it pulls up. Yeah, there's a Maximus DAO and Dark pair, which I personally like better than the Hex pair, because Hex is Hex and Maximus DAO is Liquid T-shares. Like I said, we might reach out to the Actuator homies and see what they think about pairing up with some of their HTT tokens. That would be really interesting, because those are also Liquid T-shares. They're just fungible T-shares. Yep, not seeing the maxi. That's so weird. I'll have to check and see if I can find the pool. Either way, like I was saying, just like, yeah, nobody knows where this ride's going to take us, but the fact that we have friends and family, I feel like we're more like family than just friends. When I meet you guys in person, when you guys send art, when you guys send tokens, when you guys send coins to me about my little project, I'm going to call this is a micro project and a micro community with a giant heart. So yeah, I mean, like, you guys are early. You guys are ridiculous early. I feel like in 2015, beginning of 2015, end of 14, I believe, Bitcoin had spiked up to $1,000, and it came down to $150. And this guy that was teaching trading that I followed him, and he was saying, "Hey, it's time to check out Bitcoin," because he had seen it. He'd seen the little cycles and seen it go from 1,000 back to 150, and he understood. He's like, okay, cool. So he said, it's time to look at Bitcoin. I was like, okay, cool. So I listen to a couple podcasts, a couple YouTube videos back then, and I was like, oh my gosh, this thing could actually, like, get rid of middleman. This could help us from inflation. This could save us from war. This could do so many cool things. Like, Roger Ver read it, and he had to go to the hospital and get sedated. It was such an epiphany, such a mind-blowing and profound experience when he read the white paper. Shout out to Roger Ver, free Roger Ver. He basically talked about Bitcoin being taken over, released that book. Next thing you know. Anyways, yeah, back then it was like I found out about Bitcoin and I couldn't stop myself from telling people about it. I was an evangelist overnight. I was telling people in supermarket, "Have you heard of Bitcoin?" Anyone that would listen to me, I was a fanatic. And my friends and relatives, all those people, like, buy Bitcoin. It doesn't even matter if it's $1, whatever you can afford to let go for a while, just put it in Bitcoin. And that's where I feel like we are right now in dark matter. And and Pulse Chain. I mean, Pulse Chain needs some work. Pulse Chain needs some love, but it works well enough to run Hex. It works well enough to run agproject.io, and it's where I think it's where the community is. Because without community, your crypto is not worth anything. Like if you can't trade one thing with another person, then it's not valuable. I mean, if you want to, so to speak, like it's not money. Money is what people agree it is. And we have this micro community of people that believe the dark matter token and the Journey fuel cell NFTs have value. And they've seen, things in the past, and they're like, "Oh, I'm really excited about this." And like I said, we've only 2x the community. We started out with like 200 people in our Telegram. Right now, it is 417 members, and like 10 of them showed up today. So, you guys want to be early on something. Like people talk about getting in on the ground floor. We're in our mom's basement. Like it doesn't get more ground floor than this. Fired the guy in the underwear commercials and left the room. Oh, you fired Ken, the guy that was just too pretty. I like that. I love that idea. It has become a prequel anyway, so it fits. All right, very busy coding at the moment. We'll get back to the story very soon. You're good. We are going to work on the story. I know you guys are rolling your eyes. Like CryptoCat46 is like, yeah, he said this for a while. Ted Nelson is like, prove it. But we're going to start finishing out the story, because the story is where people will really where it'll click. It's a fun way to learn tokenomics. It's a fun way to learn blockchain versus, a blockchain is a series of data on a database. That's tough to learn that way. Roger Ver spent time in prison and learned more about life back in his younger days. Yeah, he did. Trading tuna. Yeah. Who was it? I think it was one of the libertarian writers, one of those people. They wrote about how they watched an economy show up when their kids went trick-or-treating. So it wasn't even their kids, it was their nephews and nieces. They're hanging out on Halloween. Their nephews and nieces come back from trick-or-treating. They pour out their candy. Everyone's looking at what they got. And he said, I saw an economy instantaneously spring up before my eyes. I saw certain candy was worth more and certain candy was worth less, and I'll trade you this for that. And you could totally see these kids, 3 or 4 kids, develop their very own economy just with candy. Like money is not real. It's what we believe it is. And the easiest way to prove that to someone is give them a shit ton of money. Once you get a shit ton of money, you're like, okay, well, I'll never spend this much money. And I've done all the fun things I wanted to do that on my bucket list and stuff. And it's like, wow, money is not like you realize that money is what people believe it is. Value is what people agree it is. And honestly, I think that what I've tried to do through crypto is I've tried to break that idea that money is real in people's heads. Because once you receive freedom financially in your life, it starts spreading to the other areas of your life. You start questioning other parts of your life. You might question an abusive religion that you're in. You might question government. You might question the way that society does things. You might question medical experts. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a virtuous virus that spreads. Once you get freedom in one area of your life, you really can't be satisfied with it taken away in other areas of your life. I kept the Reese's peanut butter cups and worked hard for all my candy and exchanged all the others for them exactly. I found kids were willing to sell their Reese's peanut butter cups. Wow. See, like I know money is what we agree it is. And we're a small community, we're a micro community, 400 people on Telegram. I'd say there's probably about 50 or 60 of like really active people in the streams, in the Telegram, in the art contests, in the book. There's a group, and then there's a bunch of lurkers. I know you guys. I know you lurker. I know that there's people that are watching these streams, every one of these streams. Pink Miss Well, I bet that dude's a lurker. I bet you he's everywhere. He watches, he understands, he listens. There's a lot of lurkers. You guys come up to me at conventions. Sorry, conferences and meetups. People will come up to me and in a quiet voice, they'll mention something that they really liked about one of our vacation blogs back in the day when we were shooting the mediumest of steaks. They'll be like, oh my gosh, like that one part where your kid did this thing and then you reacted like that was so funny. I loved it. And then they'll just walk away. Like I have some of the strangest community members ever. I don't know what it is about me, but introverts and people that are not necessarily comfortable around other people and events, they'll come find me. They'll say they love my channel, they love what I do, they love something about what I do, and then they'll leave. Like I don't even have a chance to say, hey, what's your name? Like they just wanted to share that with me, but they're not that type of person to go out and make a lot of noise. So I appreciate that. I appreciate the community. I appreciate the deep thinkers that are in our community. And I appreciate all that Richard's Heart has done to build this community through Hex and through Pulse. And yeah, just really grateful for those things. Grateful for you guys. And I know I said this before, I'll say it again, but dark matter, you matter. Like you matter. What you do matters. What you think matters. The way that you try your best every day to improve on a certain thing, whether it's your health, whether it's your money, whether it's your relationships, every bit of effort and energy that you guys do, even thinking about something, it matters. It matters a lot. You guys matter a lot. And anyways, I've rambled way too long. I don't have anyone else. This is what happens when you guys don't join the green room. Like if Hexy Armstrong were here, this thing would have ended 20 minutes ago. But either way, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'll be in Telegram and I'll be tweeting and stuff. We've got about 4 days until $500,000 or whatever it's worth on that day hits the market, and we get to see who sells, who hodls, who remints. It's all on blockchain. So anyways, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow or maybe later tonight if I do a sleepy time stream.